over with you today. This is another boat that's headed up to Heartland Honda, stock boat. They had us set this boat up for them to install a Honda motor later. This is an 1862 hunt deck, and it's set up very similar to my personal boat. This boat will rate up to a 175 Honda if he wants to put that on there, but really popular is 150 in this size range. But there's a few aspects of this boat that I really like. It's why I built my own personal fishing boat this way. And you've seen a ton of them. It's one of our more popular setups, but haven't gone over one in a while. So if anybody hasn't watched one of our videos where we go over this boat, let me show you a few aspects of this thing that we really like at Gator Trax boats. Hand me that phone. All right, first of all, it's got a tall bass boat style console in this boat. One of our aerodynamic consoles, and we don't put these this tall and as a center console unless it's tied in like this in the center. In other words, we don't make this model with that in the center console. We've tried it, and it just got a little bit too much top end heavy weight on it. It gives more vibration than we like without tying, if you don't tie that in at the bottom with these cross steps and that bulkhead right there that runs all the way across. So this is the way to do that whenever you're putting this console in. It ties that in really well and cuts out all that vibration. Got a footstep, a rest down there with a shelf underneath there. All of that wires you see dangling are in preparation for him to hook up and wire their own motor when they get it. They're a dealer and fully capable of doing that. On this style boat, you have to go with the Lavorsi shifter right here, which is an excellent shifter. This is your forward and reverse and neutral, and this is the gas, and there's a trim button right there on this side of there. The normal shift box right here just doesn't fit very well, and when you give it all the gas, your knuckles want to hit up here. So this is the reason for the Lavorsi shifter that you see on all of our boats that do this type of setup with this chair this way. This chair right here, the setup that we have is really nice. You can push up to and put your foot on the footrest and sit down nice and tight driving the steering wheel, or you can slide the seat back and lift the bolster. There's also a slide there with that little lever right there. It slides back even further, and then you can stand up and drive this boat if that's what you would rather do. So great setup. And then, you know, what I love about this setup the most is when I come off the steering wheel, there's nothing down here on the floor. Everything's got a place in this boat. Here on this side of the driver's seat, there's a live well, and here on the other side of this driver's seat is an ice chest, and it's a great place to sit your butt. So you can put 1-2 people there plus a driver. That's 3 across the back bench. You can put an ice chest right there in front of the console and fit 2 more. So you got comfortable seating for 5 people, and really you could put more in there if you wanted to. But what I like about it is you come off of the steering wheel here to go to the front deck to get to your trolling motor, and it's an easy step. Nice storage box here. It's a great place to put. In my boat, I put suntan lotion, sunscreen, I put mosquito spray, I put all kinds of stuff, a first aid kit, things like that I have to keep in there. And on the other side is where I typically put my wallet, my pistol, my truck keys, and then my remotes for my trolling motor and my power poles. When I get out of my truck and I walk back here to get my boat ready, I just open that up, put my gear in it, and take the remotes out and close that back without having to get inside the boat to do it. So I like that aspect of it. Down inside here, the cockpit area is nice to have. First of all, the catwalks are nice and wide, so you don't feel like you're on a catwalk. So you get up here and you can walk along here and use that area as front deck. That's actually standing here and fishing front deck, no problem, okay? Then you go down inside here, you got your ice chest inside there, and you don't have to kneel down up here to access these boxes. You can step down inside the cockpit area. Once you're stepping down inside the cockpit area, then you can sit down. I can sit down on this rod locker, and I can open this box here for storage inside here. If I want to get to the rod locker that I'm sitting on now, I just shift my seat to here, turn around and open this here. Same thing on that side. So it allows you to access all of these boxes without straining yourself like you would if the boat was solidly decked all the way back to there. Then you have to get down on your hands and knees, open the hatch up, and reach down inside the box from your hands and knees. I don't like that, and I don't think any of us will as we get older with these boats, and they're going to last you forever. So Storage area here, another storage area there underneath that seat. Recessed trolling motor foot tray, trolling motor bracket. It's ready for them to rig out however they would like to rig it out. So courtesy lights all throughout this thing, rod holders in the key locations right there. Back deck's got your gas tank back there. That's where his power pole pumps and stuff will be, and cranking battery. Got a little space there underneath the seat to shove things underneath the seat if you'd like, to put another little ice chest if you want. This is my favorite way to set up a fishing boat. Of course, if you're using this boat to duck hunt out of, you wouldn't use it as a boat blind per se, but as a transport vessel getting from point A to point B, you can lay a P-row across this front deck and strap it down, throw your decoys and stuff down inside there, and transport 4 or 5 guys to the blind. Works great for that as well. But primarily this boat is set up for fishing, and you can't hardly beat this design. We love it here, and as you can see, it's wildly popular by however many times you see it replicated on our website, with little differences as guys want to add their touch to it, which you can do as well. Thanks for checking it out, guys.